Okay, then.
Hello, Justin Bieber haters.
Hi.
This video is an open declaration of war to all you freaks, you metal-loving fuckheads, okay?
That wasn't very kind. Those aren't kind words.
Words hurt. Especially when they're directed at metal fans.
Exactly. You don't insult metal. That's a no-no.
That's a big no-no. We are violent people full of rage.
There will be blood. The consequences will never be the same.
Over the last 6 months, I'm sure you know what's been going on, but Justin Bieber fans and Justin Bieber himself has been receiving a lot of hate, and
there is probably a good reason for it.
Yeah, hate doesn't generally go unwarranted. There's usually a good solid reason.
Yeah, most of the time.
We've had people disliking Justin Bieber's videos. For example, one of my favorite Justin Bieber videos one time has received more dislikes than likes. And
he probably wasn't looking very hard. Otherwise, he probably would have found others that had the same problem.
Exactly. I don't feel like it's limited to just the one-time video. I think it could be quite a pattern with most Justin Bieber videos.
And, it really isn't fair. I mean, he's the only musician that people hate on.
Yeah, no other musicians are hated.
No.
And if they were, I'm sure I would totally post a rage video on the interwebs about how much I hate the people who hate the band that I love.
I mean, it's the rational reaction.
Absolutely.
And, the people who are disliking it are just a bunch of idiots who are jealous of Justin. And
what are we jealous of?
I don't know. I think for me it would just be the infamy. Just the amount of hate that he receives compared to mine. I just don't. I feel inadequate.
Yeah. I'm just jealous of his girly prepubescent voice. I mean, to be able to just, hold off on puberty hitting for so long, that's just sheer talent right there.
And I play music, and sometimes I need those high octaves, and just, if I had that prepubescent Bieber-Boy man squeal, I feel like it would really elevate my level of talent.
Probably would.
And everybody knows that, okay? But, it's not a joke anymore, okay? We tried to tell all the Justin Bieber fans, and are receiving, threats and stuff on our profile page, and
the death threat board hungers.
I know. Why is it that I don't have any death threats? I mean, I know you've got 16, but I have none.
I'm so sorry for you.
That makes me sad on the inside, guys. Come on. Hate me, please. I mean,
the worst one that I've gotten was just some guy saying he was going to shove a knife up my ass. And, I know you guys can do better than that. You can be more creative.
Definitely. Here's a challenge. Involve jelly beans in your death threat.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Kudos to you if you can make jelly beans work.
We're having people say that we suck and that we deserve to die for our musical tastes. And
is it just me, or did he start off the video with, and I quote, metal-loving fuckheads? So it seems like there's a bit of hypocrisy there. I don't know if you noticed.
I vaguely remember that line. You could be right about that.
It's just stupid, okay? It's not even, it's not a joke, and you don't even get anything out of this.
I'm just wondering what he gets out of this.
Exactly. I don't understand. Maybe it was a PR. Maybe he legit was just raging, and he really needed to make this video to make himself feel better. It does say, actually, though, I found out right on his site that it says he is gay. So I think some of this goes a little bit beyond normal fan rage. I feel like this could be a little bit more personal.
And it's interesting because you see, Justin, or at least someone claiming to be Justin, actually left a comment on his profile 4 hours ago. It says, Justin B377, oh my god, wow, thanks for being really nice and all, but this is actually really embarrassing. You guys who posted below, this is really mean. Seriously, all I do is sing, and it's what I like to do. Get over it. Eric, I'm not gay. Sorry about that. Please, as a special request from me, delete this video and the description of your channel. It is really cool that you like my music, but this is too far. It's ruining whatever reputation I have left after this whole hating thing took off. Thanks. So even Justin is not a fan of this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we might see the videos taken down, and I just hope for a public apology, because I am just so deeply shaken by this declaration of war. I don't know if I'll ever recover.
Look at that. What?
He's shaking.
It's sheer fear.
How does that make you feel that you did this to him?
So, we've tried to tell you guys to stop. We've tried to nicely ignore you. We've tried to do everything we can, but you don't seem to respond, okay? So, here's the deal. Just haters. You have 14 days to take down all the groups geared towards hating Justin. You've got 14 days to take down all the videos geared towards hating Justin. You've got 14 days to take down all the websites geared towards hating Justin. And
Wow, he really thought this out.
Or tried to.
Tried to.
It's kind of hard to think things out when your mother used you as a football when you were a baby.
Tis very hard indeed.
But just the specific number does imply that he did sit down at some point and say, I'm going to do this.
I wonder if he had index cards, just little bullets of things that he wanted to happen, and the 14 was incorporated in there.
if you don't take the websites down, we will start, and the videos, the websites, or the groups down. I'm going to start to find out who you guys are. And
I'm Kyle.
I'm John.
I live in central New York, Oriskany to be exact.
I live in southern Maine, North Waterboro.
There you go. Happy hunting.
within about 8 hours from making this video, I'm going to purchase a domain name. And this website will be for all the special Justin Bieber haters who think it's okay to comment on our profiles with death threats.
Why do you create a profile in the first place if you're going to have a problem with people commenting?
Yeah, why do you have comments enabled? Most people who can't deal with the comments.
That's true. That's an option. You can go right into settings, delete, disable comments.
Disable comments.
People do it.
It just seems weird to me that it's almost like if someone wants something and they can get it, but they complain that they don't have it, and then when they get it, they're upset that somebody has given it to them.
It's true.
You want your publicity, you want your subscribers and your views to shoot up, yet when they do, granted it is for a negative reason, but the moment they do, we receive a hate video. Come on.
What the end result is tens of thousands of views, a few hundred subscribers, and getting stabbed in the schoolyard. So it's kind of...
You gotta weigh your options. You really gotta weigh your options. You gotta see where you wanna fall on that scale.
And stuff. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get your IP, and I can get this information. We're gonna find out who you are, the users of the IP, where you live, and we're gonna get your photo, and we're gonna blast it on the internet. Okay?
Gasp!
Please don't put my face on the internet. That would just be horrible. Oh, wait.
Are we on the interwebs right now?
Possibly.
We are on the interwebs. Well,
No,
look who's
it's
beating the
not
punch.
that.
Please no. Don't put my picture up. I beg of you.
All on our site. It will be full of Justin Bieber haters. It will have your phone number, your address, all this stuff. And we can get, you'll probably be getting a lot of prank calls and stuff as well. And I'm sure that's the last thing you want, okay?
I can think of at
Absolutely.
least 10 things off the top of my head that I would prefer less. So that is
Yeah.
certainly not the last thing I want.
Yeah, I completely disagree. If someone prank calls me, it ruins my entire day. I just get so shaken at the meanness. It's not nice.
I feel for you. Whereas if someone prank calls me, I just sing I Know a Song that gets on everybody's nerves over and over until they hang up. I swear, one time, while I was singing it to the prank phone caller, I think they killed themselves. I heard a gunshot, a thud, and then the phone went dead.
You know? Some people just can't hack it.
It was a magical thing.
But I can promise you that there will be nothing good about being on this website, okay?
Other than the fact that would be awesome to be public enemy number one among the Justin Bieber fans.
There would be contests to get into the top 10 most hated.
I don't know. I think that anything less than a top 10 position, I wouldn't be happy with.
Oh yeah, same here. I mean, not to mention just the networking possibilities, just being stuck together with all these people with similar interests.
Exactly. I think it might even defeat his purpose. Because instead of us being lone, just scattered out here and there Justin Bieber haters, now we're a mass of Justin Bieber haters.
Now, the other interesting thing about this website idea is that he said he was going to buy a domain name, but he ended up getting a free domain, a .tk site, a notoriously low-level security site. Apparently, it does not take much to hack one.
I think his site has already been hacked.
Yeah, I think it has been.
I visited earlier.
Yeah, it's gone as far as I know. He had put up the link, it lasted a few hours, and someone hacked it, along with his Facebook, I believe.
His Facebook was, in fact, hacked. Either that or he got way too frightened by the things that were happening to his computer, and he just deleted it.
And you're probably going to ask, how is a 14-year-old kid going to get the IP addresses of all these haters over, like, hundreds of haters on YouTube? Well...
Hundreds?
I think there might be a small underestimation there.
I do believe so.
A few dozen. Thousand.
Yeah, I think he is a few off. And by few, I mean few zeros. Needs to add a few more zeros to that number. But close. At least he knows there's hatred there.
That is a good thing.
You don't know what I'm capable of, okay?
Second best line of the vid.
Absolutely. Absolutely, by far.
The prepubescent 14-year-old with the squeaky voice saying, "You don't know what I'm capable of!"
It makes me shake.
"I'ma fuck you up, mister!"
He's hardcore.
I know how to hack, and
I call bullshit.
I second that.
I have connections to people all throughout Europe. They own botnets. They know how to key-lock your computer. They know how to do all sorts of stuff.
Oh, well, I'm gonna call bullshit on that also. Based